What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Billy Clinton here, about to do a deck profile on my version 1 for Infernoids. Let me just go ahead and get back into it. And like I said, this is version 1. I'm still doing some testing. I did some testing on Sunday, and it worked out pretty well. Now, I can always use advice, suggestions. I was doing some testing today on DN. I've seen some interesting text I can tell you guys about after I do the deck profile. So here it goes. You got 2 Infernoid Antra. That's the one that blows up. Oh, correction, she bounces back face-up cards on the field. This is Harmadic. I got 2 of those. Usually I run 3 on DN or whatnot, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or whatever. But the fact of the matter is I don't have a 3rd one. True story, yesterday I was actually talking to one of my buddies on Voxer, the app, and I was like, because he's supposed to be picking me up one, I was like, yeah, I picked up, I got a Harmadic today, and my wife was like, you got a Harmadic? What? Why are you telling your friend that you get? Watch how you say this. Watch how you say this. Alright, so 3 Patrulia. This is the one that blows up your spells and traps, your opponent's spells and traps. Enough said. I don't really like this guy, but you gotta run it. 1 Piatti. It's basically Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper, larger attack, 2200. Timus, one of my favorites, if not my favorite, of the Infernoids. Basically, this guy's attack and does damage. Then you can banish a card on the field. And banishing stuff is really good this format. And he has a 2600 attack. Sorry for the glare, guys. Sorry for the glare. 3 Ontadel. Yeah, my camera is shit. But 3 Ontadel. This one is your beat stick, one of your beat sticks of the deck. 2800 attack. It if it attacks, destroys a monster, then it can attack again. Basically, it's one of your cards that you OTK with. 2 Onoku. This is your boss monster of the deck. 3000 attack, 3000 defense. If you summon it, blow up all monsters on the field, and if you have another monster that's with this monster, you can negate spells, traps, or effects of monsters, as long as you have the one monster you can tribute. You basically tribute a monster and negate an effect. Now the non-Infernoid monsters, 1 Blaster. All your Infernoids are Pyro, Fire, so this is where people don't really agree. Some people do, some people don't. Double Curie Bandit. I was at triple, now I'm at double. I've seen people run Lightsworn engine, like dedicated to the Lightsworn engine, solar recharges and all that good stuff. That's good and all, but right now I'm liking this version better. It gets to my cards that I need faster. And enough said. Although I do understand why people don't like Curry Bandit, and it's the one reason why I sometimes when you play that reasoning and you get into Curry Bandit, then it's like, I just wasted the reasoning. But the reason is for the mill, guys. It's not for just to special summon your. You're trying to mill as much as you can. But I do understand. I understand your pain. I do. But with that, I run 2 Card Trooper. If I can run it at 3, I would. Card Trooper also mills, and when it's destroyed, you get the +1. 2 Lila. This is my mini Lightsworn engine. 2 Lila, 2 Raiden. Yeah, that's my mini Lightsworn engine. Lila is in here to blow up the back row, and she mills 3 at end phase. Raiden, as soon as he's summoned, he gets to mill 2. End phase, he reveals another 2. So that's my monster lineup. Rhoda. A lot of people ask me why Rhoda. This is a tech that I'm running. Well, I was running 2, but then I realized a few minutes ago that I had a 41 card deck. So, but Rhoda basically searches out the rating and gets you started. You definitely want to get to your discard outlets, or not discard, your mill outlets as soon as possible. So I was trying to think of ways to do that. So this is one of the cards I teched in. But right now I'm like short on vanities, emptinesses. I got like 6-7 decks, and basically if I had vanities or something, one of the techs I'll talk about later, then I definitely probably replace it. But the Monster Gate tributes off a monster, then you mill until you get to a monster that you can summon. Basically, the trick is with this deck, all Infernoid monsters have to be special summoned by banishing 1 or 2 monsters depending on the level. You can't normal or set Infernoid monsters, and that's the only way you can special summon them. So you basically get to mill off all your stuff into the graveyard. Other ways to do that is the triple reasoning. Basically, you have your opponent call out a level. They call out a level, and you keep milling until you hit the level that either they call right or call wrong for a monster that is able to be summoned. So if they call for you and you're milling Infernoid monsters, and you mill a level 4 monster that's an Infernoid, it can't be summoned because Infernoids can only be special summoned by banishing 1 or 2 cards. So yeah, you can banish them from your hand, and you can banish them from the graveyard. And levels 5 and up can be special summoned from the graveyard. Levels 4 and down can only be special summoned from your hand. Next, Foolish, Burial from a Different Dimension, Charge from Light Brigade. Those are some of the one-ofs. Void Seer. This card is nuts. Thinking about running 3. It's basically Forbidden Lance on crack, because you can activate it once when it's like on the field, you use it to counter something, and then you can activate it again when it's in the graveyard, like Breakthrough Skill. So I like it. Next, speaking of which, double Breakthrough Skill. Basically use this because if I mill it, hey, I can use it in the grave. And last but not least, triple Needlebug's Nest. It is a -1, but I like it. I like milling my stuff in the graveyard as fast as possible. So that's my 40 card deck. We'll go ahead and do the extra deck. Michael. Gotta run Michael. Scrap Dragon. Crimson Blader. Stardust. Goyo. Black Rose. Castell. Dante. This is one reason why I don't mind running the Curry Bandit. If I mill into the Curry Bandit, there are Infernoids that are level 3s that you can special summon, and then I just make Dante, and then I do some more milling. Usually I run 2 Dante on DN, but right now I'm just going to run 1. Revival Chain, Dark Rebellion, Divine Dragon Knight, Felgrand. I don't even know how to pronounce that guy's name. I'm not even going to try to butcher it. 101. Draco Sack and Big Eye. I love going to the Draco Sack Big Eye plays with this deck. It's easy to make level 7s with a Blaster and set Simus. Now that's basically my deck. You got comments, hit me up with a comment. Let me know what I can do to do better, how you like to play this version. I do not think that this is the best version. I do think the Burning Abyss Infernoid version is the best version that's out right now. It's basically got control. It's basically it can come back. This deck is like win all or lose all. You going in or you go hard or go home. And to be honest, reasoning in the tournaments, it sounds good and all, but I just think you should play the Infernoid Burning Abyss if you're trying to take this to an actual regional or something like that. But I've seen some people playing Mischief of the Yokai. If I had that card, I'd show it to you. But basically, it's an interruption type ordeal card. It decreases the level of your opponent's monsters, but you can activate it in the graveyard. So it's good when you mill it. I was very impressed with that. I didn't even think about teching that. So this is my Infernoid deck. This is Mr. GG signing out.